Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of the PES 2020 Road to Glory with, of course, Prescot S.F.C. The pressure is mounting on manager Simon Deeley as his struggling Prescot side who have drawn one game and lost the other travel to Reading in a big game, mainly for Prescot. Reading are doing quite okay in the table. They're about mid-table, getting up there. They've won a game at least. Prescot on the road now for the first time this year, looking for their first win. There's been a few changes to Simon Deeley's lineup, hoping to make an impact and deliver a victory. With Ellis Kenny now to Finn Hampson. Sorry about the hiccups. I think it's a bit. Liam Moore loses out. Here's Joe Burns. Joe Burns is in. Burns, brilliant save from Jal, Virginia. The youngster on loan from Everton, of course, at Reading. Here's Hampson again. He's going to win it back high up the pitch now. He's going to play it inside. Here's Daniel Clark, who keeps his place over James Savage. Joe Burns. Joe Burns puts it wide of the post. Big chance there for the man who's taking place of the captain, Sean Dodson, up front. Played short for Eaja now. He's going to put a cross in. James Pout won't win it. It's off the bar for Reading there. And Prescott survived there as Paul Fogarty punches the ground. Clearly not happy with his defensive marking there. That's very poor defence, actually. Ball's going to be played wide. It's going to be picked up by Ellis Kenny. Here is Finn Hampson now. Plays into the path of Neil Wiley. Gets around Moore. Moore wins it back, but Wiley's not afraid to put a challenge back in. Plays it, Joe Burns. It's 1-0 Prescott. And Joe Burns, the number 8, is the man with it. Simon Deeley will be happy with that. It takes the pressure off as Prescott take the lead. And it's that man, Joe Burns, the youngster, scoring the opening goal in replace of the captain, Sean Dodson, today, who was not feeling up for it after the cup game. Helps give Prescott a huge lead there, in which now they can look to just counter-attack Reading, which will make Reading have more pressure going forward to try and put a chance away. But Prescott and Joe Burns, they don't care how it goes in, if they have to win it on the 6-yard line or not. Neil Wiley to Joe Burns, finds the back of the net, and that could be a huge now as we're coming up towards half-time. Here's Swift of Reading, here's Mazinga. Mazinga now goes wide for Yadam down the line. Here's Lucas Yoho. Yoho puts the ball in looking for Boy, and it's cleared away by James Pout, only as far as Yadam, sorry. It's tackled now. Here's Jack Mills. Plays it to Joe Burns Sr. He goes wide for Joe Burns Jr. He looks to play across the ball for Hampson, but it doesn't matter. That is half-time in this game, in which Reading trail to Prescott. And the second half is underway now as Clark gives it to Mike Hampson here. Mike Hampson looking to attract the defender, but he's not going to, so he's going to go inside for Joe Burns Sr. He's going to hold the ball up well here, teasing the defender before playing it back to Mike Hampson. Here's Jack Mills, number 22 on the ball. He cuts inside and gives it to Joe Burns Sr. Here's Wiley, back to Joe Burns Sr. Here's Joe Burns Jr. now. He's going to try and attack the Reading line. He's going to lose the ball, though, as he gets forward. Pele will now take the free kick for Reading. He's put it high in the sky. It's going to be headed down. The ball needs to be cleared. Reading still got opportunities. Big save, Fogarty. And eventually cleared away by Wiley. Won the header there. Here's Mills. Inside for Burns Sr. Oh, what a turn by Joe Burns Sr. now. Here he is attacking. He's going to play it into the path of Jack Mills. He's going to be able to run at the defence here as Jack Mills. He's coming inside. Plays it back for Joe Burns Sr. Oh, it's just wide of Jal Virginia's goal. That's a huge chance for Prescott. Joe Burns Sr. completely made that play. Jack Mills put a great ball into the box. Not even a better ball could be put in there for Joe Burns Sr., who just couldn't put it at least on target to challenge the keeper. Here's Wiley to Clark Sr. Here is Joe Burns Jr. now. Finds Finn Hampson. And Finn Hampson puts the shot on it off the post. Unfortunate there as Reading survive a counter-attack again. It's won back by Burns. No, it's lost again. And Mazinga plays it to Morrison. Morrison now gives it to Clark. Clark plays it for Hampson. It's a goal when he's offside. Daniel Clark tried to play the vision pass, but Hampson was just offside. Maybe he should have gone for goal himself. Jack Mills will come off now to replace in this right-hand side by Toby Hill. And Joe Burns Sr. will also come off to be replaced by James Savage, allowing Daniel Clark to move up the field into the centre attacking midfield position. Here it is now played. James Savage looking to put the pressure on high, though. He's got the help of Joe Burns to do so, but it's a pass that is beating them out there. Here's Pele. Pele now plays it back. Here's Morrison. Swift now has it for Reading. Only a few minutes left. Pout gets it back down the line. Pout gets it down the line. It's out wide now from Daniel Clark, looking for Toby Hill. He's not going to find him. Here's Baldock. Big save from Fogarty, and Ellis Kenny will prevent the corner there and hold the ball up. 90th minute, only 1 minute to go, and Reading are down the line. They've played that minute. It's a chance. It's put in. Looking for Joa, but it's going to fall for Swift, is it? No, it's going to be cleared by Wiley. And Clark gets a favour, and there is the first win for Prescott in the Sky Bet Championship. Joe Burns' goal in the first half was enough 10 minutes before half-time. It just put Reading in all sorts of trouble in that second half with the way Prescott counter-attacked them to perfection. Of course, they had a few chances. Finn Hampson also found the back of the net, also hit the post, and Joe Burns Sr. wasn't far off scoring himself as well. So the table looks like this. We're still down there. We are up to 21st, though, on 4 points as we move on level points with Barnsley. We've got a big game now coming up against Cardiff City, who are up there in the table playing very good football. And now Prescott need to galvanise and get some sort of home form going, get the crowd behind them. Get an early goal would probably be a good start for Prescott here, as Joe Burns Sr. is going to look to captain the team, as it's Paul Fogarty in goal, Ellis Kenny, James Pout, Stephen Caldwell, Luke Nisted, James Savage and Neil Wiley. Joe Burns Sr. is the captain in the middle, Finn Hampson on the left, Toby Hill on the right, and Joe Burns down the middle for Prescott today. I mean, Cardiff, they travelled quite a few, about an hour or two, probably a lot longer actually, 2 or 3 hours down now, up to Prescott to look to challenge Prescott. Prescott Astros now as Joe Burns Sr. leads them out there. It's a huge game for both teams, Prescott looking to try and move up to that mid-table position. Cardiff continuing trying to put the pressure up at the top of the table now, as Prescott and Joe Burns will get this game underway as it's given to Wiley, and here's James Savage back in the starting 11 today along with that man Toby Hill. Here's Joe Burns Sr. Played very well last time out as he gives it to Wiley. Wiley will play into the path of Hampson, Finn Hampson that is. He's going to try and take on his man, and does so there with the pace, but he's not going to be able to recover there as Bakuna is faster enough, but Finn Hampson puts a block in and gets the goal kick. Pressure now, and Joe Burns Sr. wins it back for Prescott against Cardiff. Here's Joe Burns now Jr. Gives it to Toby Hill. Toby Hill looks to take on his man, can't get there, but he's going to track back and try and win it, but he's not going to be able to do that. Here's Julia Hoyley, plays it forward for Ward. Ward's allowed to turn and try and play it in behind. James Powell's not got the pace. Here's Pack, but Pouty does enough to win it back as Fogarty goes long now just to get it out of the Prescott half. Here's James Savage. He's going to come wide now on this right-hand side for Toby Hill. He'll play it back into the path of Savage. Savage will challenge with Bamber and win. Here's James Savage now down the line. He's going to cut it back though for Toby Hill, but Toby Hill and Savage were not on the same wavelength there. It's forward now, and Joe Burns Jr. intercepts. Gives it to Hampson. Hampson with the right-footed shot. He finds the top corner. And Finn Hampson and Prescott lead. 22 minutes gone. Simon Deeley's Barmy Army has all of a sudden got going as Finn Hampson, wearing number 21, gets another goal for the team there. It's his first league goal of the season. And Prescott again using that high press in important moments to win the ball back against the defence and force them into mistakes, causing Prescott to be able to attack quickly and cause an upset when needed to, like they did here. Poor the play really by Cardiff as Joe Burns Jr. does well to intercept it from Bamber. Finn Hampson at least with a right-footed shot, not a very rare shot from him actually, and he did find the back of the net, which was good enough there. As Prescott now know their type of football they're going to play. They're going to press high when they need to and drop back when they need to. And there is Finn Hampson finding the top corner. They've turned defence into attack very quickly, the Prescott there, and that is what is needed of them in order to become a better team. Cardiff no aren't going down without fighters. It's intercepted by Joe Burns Sr. there after a deflection from Joe Burns Jr. It's wide now with Finn Hampson. He'll put a ball in looking for Toby Hill, who's headed it over the bar. Should have done a little bit better there. Did Toby Hill out on this right hand side in replace of Jack Mills, who's a little bit tired for today's game. So he was able to come out and rest and put Toby in. Good ball in by Hampson though. Toby Hill needs to head it downwards there a little bit more. Pressure still mounting now as Toby Hill finds Luke Nisted on the overlap. It's put in by Nisted straight at Morrison though. He'll clear it long. It's going to be intercepted though by Stephen Caldwell, making his first appearance at the back. Joe Burns Sr. into Wiley. It's out now with Finn Hampson. He plays it for Joe Burns Jr., but he's not going to get that type of pass. And now Prescott looking to put the press on high here. Here is Joe Burns Sr. out wide. Toby Hill. Toby Hill skips it around his man. He's surely fouled there, but it's a goal kick, and that is half-time in this game. The visitors are trailing in Cardiff, who are quite high up in the table going into this game. But Prescott seems to have found their formula of the way they can win games. And right now it's working for them. As Cardiff are now back out to start this second half underway as it's Morrison. He'll find Flint. Comes back inside for Bamber, who's playing in the midfield today, which is quite a surprise. Pack now. Plays it in for Ward. Ward goes wide for Mendes-Lang. He's skipped around Ellis Kenny. Plays it across. Here's Ward. Steps Stephen Caldwell and finds the back of the net. And in less than 3 minutes, Cardiff are level in this game. And it's Ward with the goal. And the visitors have silenced this home crowd very quickly in this second half. And Prescot let their 1-0 lead slip away. As Cardiff will be happy with that one. And they'll look to try and mount some sort of pressure now. And force Prescot into more mistakes. And defence is still the weak point of this Prescot team. It's not clicking in defence just yet for this team. But lucky enough, they've got a bit of an attacking threat now going forward so they can score a few more goals. As here comes Mendes-Lang now. 54 minutes gone. Here is Pack. Pack now is going to look to try and take on James Savage. No, he's going to play it long for Ward. He's up against Caldwell. Ward with the shot. Big save, Fogarty. Only as far as Hoylett, who's luckily offside for Prescott there. All of a sudden, the pressure is on Prescott. And Cardiff are loving this game now. Here is Ward. Not long to go in this game. Plays it across. Big save, Fogarty. And Caldwell eventually gets it rid. Only as far as James Savage. But he's not going to get that as Patterson picks it up. Here's Bakuna. Bakuna inside. Patterson plays a great ball back to Bakuna. He's free to put a ball in. And Paul Fogarty is forced to into another big save there against Ward. And he's eventually allowed to pick it up. Prescott need to be careful here as they're looking to try and set a quick counter-attack now to Hampson. Bad touch by him, but he's going to get it to Burns Sr. Burns Sr. will win the free kick there as well. An important free kick for Prescott in order to take their time and try and cause something off this ball. They've won a corner, and here's Daniel Johnson, who's just come on to put this ball into the box. It's a good ball. It's won by Neil Wiley off the bar. Hampson, oh, it's blocked off the line by Bakuna. Big play there from Cardiff. They survive now the onslaught as Prescott are trying to find themselves a way back into the game. Good header by Wiley off the post. Hampson anywhere else where Bakuna is not stood, and that's in the back of the net for 2-1. 88th minute now. Is it going to be a draw between these two teams? Here's Ward. Ward now inside for Bamber. Bamber plays it wide for Murphy. Murphy is the one last chance for Cardiff in this game. Murphy going all the way. Big tackle though from Luke Nisted. He'll clear it long. Only as far as Bamber. Bamber will drill it back forward for Murphy. Here's Pack. He finds Ward wide open and it's 2-1 and that's a winner. It's a Cardiff City winner with 10 seconds to go. It's game, set and match. Prescott, who led in this game in the first half, winning at half-time, thinking this game could have been a lot easier for them. But all of a sudden, the second half, it's been all of Cardiff football. And they've took full advantage of Prescott falling asleep at a vital moment there. As that is pretty much game over. There's no other way about this. Cardiff City have come to Prescott Astros and won here. Putting the pressure back on Prescott and Simon Deeley, who will continue to be down there at the bottom with 4 points to their name in 4 games. Is that going to be good enough form in order for Simon Deeley to keep his job and Prescott to be able to become an established Sky Bet Championship team? But right now, that's not how it's looking for us. Now Finn Hampson will get the game back on the way to Savage, and the referee will blow his whistle. And that will be full time in this game. Cardiff City 2-1 victorious against Prescott. Ward with both goals to his name there. Anyway, guys, I'd like you to subscribe. Please like the video. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Ding dong that notification bell just next to the subscriber button. And I will see you in the next episode where, of course, we'll be taking on Birmingham City.